Fellas, it's been a while, but we're going to do another gym tour here, and trust me, this one does not disappoint, okay? In fact, I want this video to freaking hit a home run, so I had to suck down a big black coffee to get myself energized to really deliver on this, because look at the freaking outdoor scenario here, fellas. What you're looking at is not a broken down steel mill, a freaking, concrete factory from the 1916 era. This is, in fact, Body Doctor's Gym in New Orleans, Louisiana, guys. And listen, I was perplexed as I was walking, so I was like, I couldn't find the entrance. I didn't think this was even possible that this could be a gym, but I saw I saw some of the tires and stuff back there. So I find a freaking tiny little door on the side. You would never think it's an entrance. There's no signs or anything like that. But you enter, and look at this. It's a freaking gold mine of hardcore fitness, okay? This is good stuff, fellas. I mean, this is a closet, guys. A closet stuffed with machines and a mirror from Walmart, okay? Reminiscent of the original Rat's Nest where I started uploading videos in Milwaukee. Just the broken down bricks deteriorating off the wall. Probably a lot of termite damage, you know what I mean? But look at this, outdoor facility, a loadable wheelbarrow that you can't get to because there's a BBQ grill, coolers, broken down machines, stuff you can't. Look at this freaking preacher curl. Like, that is probably the oldest preacher curl I've ever seen. Okay, I'm a real freaking enthusiast nut about this kind of just like equipment, old school stuff. It just really, freaking floats my jimmies or whatever the hell that catchphrase is. And that PV, a freaking giant PV freaking like amplifier that could, blow out your eardrums if you crank that sucker. Incredible freaking Hulk, Wonder Woman to really motivate the geeks, right? Look at this rear delt machine, guys. There's no brand on it. This is a no-name rear delt machine, probably because it's the first of its kind. So the manufacturer back then, in like the 10s, I guess, like, they didn't even need to put their name on it, because like if it was a machine, it's like, oh, that's that's Dixon built or something. You know what I mean? It's not like competitors. It was probably like the only fly machine was a Dixon design. You know what I'm saying? And look at that, the rear freaking delt. You can dislocate your shoulders to grab the freaking pec fly. Look at how you have to put that sucker back. But fellas, let me tell you something. The strength curve on this machine is unmatched. It's probably because they designed that sucker back when the men were men. You know what I mean? Like, the men were freaking men back then. They were shipped off to war, and when they came back, they wanted their freaking machines to feel right. You know what I'm saying? And look at that hamstring machine. I just uploaded that. I mean, hamstring's pretty cookie cutter, but in all honesty, like, there was like a neutral grip option on the handle, which I've only seen at one other gym, and I don't understand why all the hamstring machines don't have that additional kind of option to neutral grip that sucker. And I'm just uploading this machine because look at this freaking thing. The best triceps, overhead. I'm a freaking fanatic for overhead triceps extensions. You can leave your freaking ass on the ground, fellas. You don't have to leave the seat to get a freaking preacher curl pump then. So you got two birds in one machine. You know what I'm saying? And then, of course, just the dumbbells, solid selection of dumbbells. You know what I mean? I'm always going to freaking grab the big boys. You know what I mean? I'll be honest with you guys. I'll tell you right now, machines, for the most part, they're a waste of time. It just hit me like a freaking ton of bricks. I was going to some gyms because I'm like, oh, I like this. Oh, check this out, by the way. That's a thermometer, okay? I'm telling you, it's not even accurate. It's about 110 degrees outside. And that thermometer is saying it's like about 90, but fellas, if there was a freaking heat index, tape measure or whatever in there, it would tell you that it was probably 110 degrees. Okay? I sweated not only through my shirt, my undies, my shorts, I totally sweat through my fanny sack as well as my socks too. Okay? That's telling you that it's pretty goddamn hot. Okay, and then they get the record boards. You know, it's always a good sign when a gym's got record boards. It means people care about strength. You think Planet Shitness has a record board? You know what I'm saying? Absolutely not. People would probably scoff if you wrote down like the way. I can't believe that we're comparing our numbers. You know what I mean? Did you see that walkable like farmers carry like trap? It wasn't a trap bar. It was just like a walkable yoke. Yeah, I swear to God, guys, so much of this equipment is like, it's so rusted that there's not a chance in hell that this stuff is not newer than like the 1960s. I swear on my life. Okay. I think I'm just showing more of just whatever there is. Guys, I think there was, next to that PV speaker, look at their freaking battle axe on the wall. But next to that PV speaker was like, I swear on my life, it was like a leather medicine ball from like the 1920s. By the way, that was a 92 kilogram kettlebell, which is like I think it's like 200 pounds, which no other gym, fellas, I own a 203 pound kettlebell because I bought it because it's hilarious. But this gym freaking has it. I mean, what can you, look at these just like pipes. You know what I mean? Pipes. Like, that's solid. That's hardcore. You go to gyms now, everything's fancy. You know, the equipment, it's like the equipment does the freaking exercise for you. They make the machine so you don't even have to do the machine does the work for you. But at freaking Body Doctors gyms, there's just a crate of pipes on the ground and they're just telling you to figure it out.